of AMP. Guys, look, we know that you're struggling, and this is one of the main reasons why we decided to create this channel called AMPT Action, Mindset, Physical Training. It is a channel that's going to revolve around helping you to become healthier and happier in every aspect of your existence, emotionally, physically, and mentally through exercise, nutrition, and conscious living, which is very important. Okay, real quick, I want to let Tom talk about it a little bit further before I actually jump in more. So,
okay.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit more about AMPT?
Yeah, I
The
can.
channel that we decided
And as Jake just said,
please.
you know, we all struggle to a certain extent, but even if you're not struggling, we can all get in a better place than where we currently are. So we can all work on that. I'm a work in progress. I'm sure you're already where you need to be, but
always.
So
Never quit.
basically, we want this to kind of be an avenue or a door to your future that we're going to offer an opportunity to help you start a new chapter of your life beginning today through harmonious life flow, utilizing a strong mind, body, and conscious living. And there's an art to a lot of this, and there's a science to it.
There is. I feel like what is people confront is challenges throughout their life, which we've witnessed through our career. The struggles of not having structure, not knowing what to do, how to have an approach to doing this, how to become successful and optimize your health, your mental state, your success and even in finances, because it all correlates together. Because really, I don't know how you look at this, what's your perspective about this, but for me, the world outside of you will never change until you yourself change, until you actually change your habits, your methods, the way you live, your lifestyle. So, but what do you think about that?
Well, I think you're right, and a point on that of what you just said is personal growth.
Exactly.
So until you can make some changes in your life, I mean, nothing's going to change. A lot of people, they go to work to drag a check. They really don't enjoy their career. Or, you know, maybe their living situation isn't what they want it to be. Or maybe there's some family drama, any number of things. But until you can make some personal changes within you for your own personal growth, for your own mental and physical health, and you can always take that to the next level.
Exactly.
And that's what I strive, and I'm sure you strive to do with your clients as well.
100%. That's exactly why we're here. So our goal, me and Tom, is for creating this channel is to provide you guys with the skill set needed to succeed in all these aspects. I mean, so Tom, do you want to give us a little bit of your background, and then I'll go into my background?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, please.
So I'm a personal trainer, a sports nutritionist, and a lifestyle coach. I've been doing this for 34 years. Prior to that, I was in the restaurant business for 22 years. And at one point I owned 2 restaurants and I had 120 employees. I had my midlife crisis and it was time for some personal growth for me.
Exactly. That's how it starts, right?
It is. Well, but you have to know that you're in not where you want to be and what are you going to do to get in a better place.
Exactly.
And a lot of times the pain of where you are has to be greater than the pain of what it is to make those changes in your life to find a more positive outcome.
Yeah.
So as I said, 22 in the restaurant and 34 in this business. And yes, I'm that old.
So you look amazing.
Here I am.
You look amazing.
Love life.
Our goal is just to look like him. We're his age, by the way.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Jake.
For me, so I've been honestly a lot younger than Tom. I'm only 30 years old, but I've been coaching for a decade. I've been in the fitness industry since I can remember, and I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of clients, as Tom did as well. And Tom is a training director. I don't think you mentioned that.
No, I didn't, but I was going to back up to that.
Yeah,
and so are you.
Yeah. So we've been training directors. So that means we didn't just coach clients. We also coached trainers on how to coach their clients, how to create a structure. So we equip and develop trainers as well. So, and this is where I'm saying is that the things we're here to provide people with is because we see a lot of BS going around in the fitness industry. And we want to be able to provide people with the right information and that is actually valuable and that is actually helpful. So honestly, that's really it. Besides that, I've studied psychology. I've delved into, I'm very fascinated with how the human mind works. And I've went through a lot of my own share. I've gulped a lot of suffering to kind of understand that life, there's a beautiful quote, but I'll close with this. There's a beautiful quote by Marcus Aurelius. He said, impediment to action advances action. What's in the way becomes the way. So the challenges that are in front of you in life is the steps towards where you want to be in life, which is a really good perspective to have. So.
Yes, it is.
So, do you want to add anything before we close? This is just an introductory episode. We don't want to go too deep into it. So.
Right. Yeah. Basically, the next time we get together next week, what we're going to talk about is basically this. Something for you to think about is a question I have, and that is, are you eating to live or living to eat?
I like that.
So we're going to take a deep dive into your nutrition, which is the basis for how well you're functioning, not just with your training, but your mind and how you deal with the day-to-day stresses of life. Because you need the macros and the micros.
I got food
to get your body to function at an optimum level. Yeah.
You are what you eat. My goodness. Okay, guys, one last thing. As you're watching our channel, if you find this helpful, you don't have to, but if you find it helpful, please do subscribe, comment, get engaged with us. It helps us know what we can talk about and what kind of messages we can deliver back to you guys. Other than that, have an incredible day.
Yep.